Hey there. So today is Monday. It's been a very long day. Last night I had a performance at Orpheus Brewing with Ja Phoenix, where I performed Infinite Waters with him, and that lasted till maybe 11:30. I didn't get home till maybe 11:30 midnight, I think. Today was a long day because I had to get up. I didn't go to bed till like 2 o'clock, by the way, 2 a.m. So I had to get up at 7 something. I had to be to work by 8:30. I was 2 minutes late. Worked from 8:30 something until 1 o'clock. One of my clients hit me up last minute, said, "What's the soonest session you can do?" I say 1:30, and that's really pushing it because I really got to leave out by 1 to get there at 1:25. I ended up leaving late because I had to clean up the kids' room or whatever. That's what I do at my regular job. So I didn't leave till 1:06. I got to the studio 1:28. 1:38. We started at 1:40. He needed 2 hours. We were supposed to be 1:30 to 3:30. We ended up going 1:40 to 3:30, and I'll just give him an extra 30 minutes on his next session. I'm driving in traffic right now, and this is Atlanta. I don't trust people, so excuse me if I sound a little frantic. But yeah, we went to 3:30. It took me forever because I had to check him out, get the money, put my hours in, send him his stuff, and I sent him his sessions because we had a little disagreement not long ago about sending him the proper sessions to get mixed or whatever. So from then on, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to give you your sessions, so we're not going to have this issue from this point on. So I had to do that. I didn't leave out till like 3:40, and I got a snack on the way out from Miss Mira. Her stuff is delicious. I wasn't supposed to have it, but it was like this red velvet cream cheese muffin type of deal. Oh my, it was so good. I owe her $2. But anyway, what else did I do? So somehow I made it back on time to work because I work a double at my regular job on Mondays, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I made it there on time, even though I left the studio late. So it was really pushing it. I really was trying to fit everybody in this week because I'm going to be gone this weekend, so I'm missing out on sessions. But made it on time to my regular job. It was good there. All I did was read. I worked on my computer. The thing about working in the kids' room, a lot of times there aren't a lot of kids, so there's a lot of downtime, and there used to not be a television in there, so I would literally just be counting down the hours, or I would take a nap. But since then there's been a TV put into the room. I don't really watch TV, so it still doesn't make much difference to me. So what I started doing was I bring my computer, I bring my books, and anything that I need to work on. If I have a goal I'm trying to achieve for the day, for the week, for the month, I make sure to bring whatever it is I need to work on to the gym so that I can work on it during those times. Excuse me, let me merge. Gotta watch my back with these folk. They're crazy out here in Atlanta. But yeah, so it kept me from wasting my time, and then I kind of put myself in the mindset of I may be making just over minimum, but that doesn't mean that I get paid to do literally nothing. I want to be in here and be working. So even if I'm not watching kids, I can be working on myself. I could be working on Lexi. I could be working on getting my administrative stuff for Lexi together, planning out videos and photo shoots and writing song concepts and posting on Instagram, engaging with people on all my social media sites, and just plotting ways to take over the world, right? I know, 10 and 2. Don't worry, y'all. I'm going to be safe. So yeah, once I put that in my mind to change the way I thought about how I was working, I put it in my mind that I'm basically making $8 an hour to work on stuff for me and to read and to get better. So that's amazing. And now I don't take naps when I'm at work anymore, even though I really could if I wanted to. I don't do it, but that's what I do when I'm working those doubles on Monday. If I don't have any kids, it's cool because I can work on other stuff. If I do have kids, it's cool. That's my job title. That's what I'm there for. That's what I have to do. But the highlight of my day today, last week I signed up for a Masterclass, a dance class through Dance 411. And the class was hosted by Allison Claire, or taught by Allison Claire. That was our teacher, our instructor, our coach for the night. And I think she has danced with some of the people that I watch on YouTube. And I'm kind of drawing a blank. I feel like it's like, I can see their faces too, but I don't remember the name. But I know they're all in that diversity studio. I'm probably going to post like a picture or a link or something to what I'm talking about. But Allison Claire, she's danced with those people. And it's like, all right, cool. That means I'm getting one step closer to being in that world and getting around those people. So the beginning of this year, as you may have seen, I actually rented out dance space. Excuse me. I actually rented out rehearsal space so that I could get better at dancing and just loosening my body up and stop being so much in my own head to where I can't move. Because the problem with me is I think too much and I don't allow myself to just be free when it comes to dancing. When it comes to singing, I'll play around all day, as long as I can get started. Once I get into it, I'm good. With dancing, although it comes easily for me when I'm in my room, when I'm alone and nobody's around to watch me, it doesn't come quite so easily and free as when I'm in a room full of people or when I'm having to perform for people, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Performing is different. I turn into a whole different person, a whole extrovert. I'm introvert in real life, but I turn real extrovert as soon as I get on stage. But yeah, dancing privately is all good, but then when I get in front of a group of people that I don't know, I'm really shy. Unless I'm thrown up on a stage and told to perform, I'm really, really shy. So I've been on myself about getting back into dancing because I did the dance rehearsal space, renting it out for 3 months. January, February, March, I had that space, and I would go in once a week for 1 hour, and I would just go and find different YouTube videos, and I would learn the choreography within that 1 hour and try to perfect it as best I could. And I would post my little Instagram video once a week, and that was that. But once my money ran up and I didn't have any more money to rent out that space once a week, then I just kind of stopped. And it's different doing that kind of stuff in your bedroom when there's not much space. And I had roommates, so I'm really kind of secretive about doing that kind of stuff. I didn't really want them to know what I was doing, even though it is to better myself. And I shouldn't care what other people think. It was still one of those things where I felt like I needed a space outside of this room to be able to be productive, to be able to work. So I lost sight of the whole dancing thing once a week. That fell off. It kind of came in and out for like the next 3-4 months. But I made a decision last week that I was going to invest in myself to get dance classes at least once a week. That's what I want to do. I really need to set aside the time and take this seriously. And I asked some of the other dancers there tonight. They've been doing this stuff for years. Like Allison Claire says she's been dancing since she was 2 years old. So this rude camera cut off on me. I don't know where I left off, but I was basically talking about how Allison Claire, I asked her 2 questions. When did you start dancing, and when did you start getting confident in your dancing? She told me she started dancing when she was 2. But as far as confidence, there was no number that came to mind as far as when she started feeling confident. And I talked to the other dancers in the room as well. Well, 2 other dancers, Charlie, and the guy's name was Salvio. Charlie is a girl. She's amazing. She picks up the steps like that. And Salvio, he was just amazing too. His movements were so clean. And it's like, damn, I'm a girl. I don't dance like that. He is definitely showing me out. But he said he's been dancing since 2012. And Charlie said she had been dancing since she was 12. And both of them said there's not really an age or a time span that went by where they felt more confident. It's just a matter of continuing to do it, continuing that repetition of just dancing and getting better at the craft and honing in and being able to pick up choreography quicker, just a little bit faster each time you go in and learn new steps. So I just have to keep reminding myself, and I did a really good job, I think, of making sure that no matter how hard I felt the steps were, or no matter how awkward I felt doing it, I made sure that I told myself, hey, keep going. You know the steps, you just haven't had time to clean it up yet, but you do know the steps. Try to throw your flavor in there. Don't think about these people. They're not here to judge you. And that's something that Allison Claire also reiterated. Nobody here is judging each other. We're all here to learn. So feel free. Go ham. That's exactly what she said. Go ham. Be free. You're not going to be judged. This is a space to learn and to get better. And I really just kept telling myself that throughout the entire time. And I wasn't even focused on how anybody else was doing. I mean, other than, admiring the people who are doing an amazing job. But I just kept telling myself, you took the first step, and that's what counts. You're working to get better. It's going to be choppy, but just like my little motivational video, my little motivational audio that I posted maybe a month ago, you have to hear the whole song. I kept thinking to myself, I have to make it through this class because I need to finish. It's not going to be perfect, but I can at least say that I did it. And now next time I can go in and say, all right, I'm doing it again. And then next time I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again and again and again and again until it finally, I'm working that dancer's muscle, the dancer's mentality where I'm getting better and I'm able to pick up choreography quicker and I'm able to add my own style and my own swag to it quicker. So it's all a journey and I just have to keep reminding myself of that. I did a great job of repeating that to myself tonight and staying in my own world while still being very aware of what everyone else is doing. But yeah, just worrying about my progression and taking notes from the people who are better than me, but not downplaying my own abilities, you know what I mean? So I hope that inspires somebody because I felt like that was pretty inspiring for me. It worked for me to keep telling myself that. And when I was looking in the mirror, my stomach was looking very flat, so I'm very proud of that. And yeah, I know I went over my time. I didn't have my timer because I wanted to get this out nice and fresh, so I'm recording it on the way home. Hopefully the audio sounds decent. Otherwise, I'm going to be very sad. But yeah, I know I went over my 10 minutes. I'm sorry that this video is longer than what I promised, my usual 10 minutes. But hopefully this inspires somebody out there. Hopefully this inspires you. If it does, share it. And let this be a testament to go after what you're passionate about or go after what you want to improve in. Don't hold yourself to any limits. Just keep on doing it, keep on progressing. And I think that's all I got. So until next time, this is Lexi. Peace.